Okay, so to install the Windows desktop app, what we need to do is browse to the web client initially. You might already have this if you're being upgraded, so just log into the web client as you normally would do. If you're brand new to it, so you copy the password, and then once it's copied, then just click on the link above in the welcome email. This will take you to the web client, so just log in here with your extension name as the username, and then the password from the email. I'd recommend just to save that so you don't need to remember that for next time. Once you're into the Windows web client, you can click on the picture of the Windows symbol in the top left hand corner. This then brings up the Windows desktop app install, so I'll just click on install. It'll download the file, which will appear in the bottom left hand corner in this case. Click to run the file, and then it will install. You will need the privileges to be able to install on your PC. If you're IT guys, need to give you that permission. If you do get asked at any point to allow it through any antivirus, then just add it to your exceptions as well. You'll get the notification of the firewall. Just remember to tick both boxes on the firewall notification to allow it access to all the networks, and then click allow. And then once this is installed, you'll get this the black box of the desktop app. All we need to do now is provision the app for your extension. So if we go back to the window where we clicked install and just click provision, just click allow open desktop app, and then you should see the actual phone will provision, and it will pull all your colleagues and everything, all your information down, and all the information from your extension. That is really the desktop app installed. It will run down the bottom right hand corner, so you can, I would advise to open up the applications, just drag it out of the box and drop it onto your taskbar, and then it will always be visible for you to click on. It will run in the background, so if you have a call, it will the dialer will pop up, etc. And if you need to get it back, you can just click on the icon the bottom right to get it back up again. The main desktop app is that window, but if you right click on the 3CX icon, you can go to the dialer. This is just a little black window, similar to the old one on the web client. From here you can dial people's numbers just by typing the name, all that kind of thing. It runs exactly the same as the old web client used to do. It will pop up as well if you get calls and things like that. You do have an extra BLF panel now on this, so if you go on to the settings in the desktop app, click in the three dots and then go down to settings, you can then go to in the top right hand corner, you've got where it says general. You can click on that and it will then open up all your settings. So in here you can set your BLF keys like you would do on your phone. So set them to whatever you want: speed dials, BLF's function keys to log in and log out, things like that really. So you can see there, as soon as you put it into the main desktop app window, it will appear on your BLF keys on the dialer. There are other options in the settings. You can change your audio and video options. So we haven't got a headset attached at the minute, but you can see this is where you do your audio. And if you've got a Jabra headset, Plantronics or Sennheiser, etc., just remember to click whichever one you have to make it integrate, so that you can answer calls and end calls by clicking your ear and things like that. Other things in here, you've got all the normal options that you did have, so your panel, your calls, your web meetings, voicemail, your chats, all that kind of stuff will all run in there as well. And that's about it. Well, you've got the dialer. You can pull the dialer up from the web client, the desktop app itself, and you can also get the if you download the app on your smartphone, you can get the QR code from there as well, and it'll also take you into the online help file. So if we click on that, it just takes you into a bit more of a in-depth on each topic on the 3CX. So you can click on whichever one you need help with. Really, it'll go into a bit more detail, how to use your desk phone, transferring, chatting, the app, smartphone app, and things like that. You can change your status has changed. So to do that now, it'll be in the top left-hand corner, and you can click on your statuses from that. And what you can't do from this is change what the bespoke message at the end of your statuses say. For instance, you're away on holiday. To do that, you would need to go to the settings tab, and then if you go into status on there, and then you can change your status from whichever one you need to change, and then if you put in whichever away until whenever, and then you don't need to save anything. It'll just be available straight away, and then all your team members will be able to see what status that you're in from the Teams menu. You would also log in and log out of queues from this area. This extension obviously isn't in a queue, but you would have an option here to say log into queue and log out of queue. What we also need to do, if you had the old web browser extension, is disable the extension. This is done in the extensions in Google Chrome. So if you click on the jigsaw puzzle, top right hand corner, and then click on extensions, manage extensions. In here, we can now see 3CX web browser extension. So just disable that, or you can just click on remove if you like.